It's your boy Demar Jackson, man. Make sure y'all catch me on the Ugly Money Podcast. It's going down.
What up, what up, what up? I am Ugly Money Nietzsche, and welcome to yet another episode of the Ugly Money Podcast and my special guest of the evening. Hailing from Louisiana, platinum songwriter and producer, ladies and gentlemen, Demar Jackson!
Appreciate you having me, man.
My brother.
Yeah.
Now, real name, Demar Jackson.
Yeah, official.
Now, but who was Demar Jackson before Demar Jackson was platinum producer Demar Jackson?
I would say, man, just a country boy with some ambition, man, who knew he's bigger than where he was, where he was living at in reference to mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to go out there and shine light on my situation and just learn who I was as a man. So that's where I'm at, that's where I was, and I was always an entertainer. I was playing instruments at a young age, singing, flipping, all that, you know what I'm saying? Can't be still, trying to put me on Ritalin. Yeah, man. So I had a lot of that going on in school at a young age, man, which turned to me playing the drums and playing the piano, then the saxophone, to the tuba, to the bass guitar, to where I'm at now. I used to rap, now I sing, and I just keep going.
You see, like you a jack of all trades.
Man, I'm blessed, man.
You touch something and it turns to gold.
Come on, man.
That's a beautiful situation. Now, you're from a very small town, and I don't want to mess it up. D. Ritter.
Yeah, you said it right. Come on, man.
You know, I've been around. I've been around a couple places. Man.
All right.
I'm from a little small town too, so I feel you.
1,000.
Talk to me about coming up out of them smaller markets, man.
Man, you got to work 10 times harder. It's just I just how my mindset is. The resources are different. You know what I'm saying? But if you think about it, the swag, just look at the impact Louisiana got on the music industry now and just on the world, you know what I'm saying? So from the food to the culture, I just embraced who I was and where I came from, but also still trying to be aware that, not to become a product of my environment, you know what I'm saying? Not to be manipulated in no type of way and go out and do the right thing. So that's just me, man. I went to college and started throwing parties and, you know what I'm saying? I was recording records in college, man. I had a studio in my dorm room going crazy, so that's what is my grind, man.
What's your mentality of not letting where you come from define where you go? You know what I mean?
It's two things. You gotta embrace it, and then you also gotta learn from different things as well. In Louisiana, it's one of the most incarcerated states in the world. I mean, in the United States, excuse me. So with that being said, just driving around in a nice vehicle can get you railroaded. You can get in a situation. Small amounts, increments of marijuana is totally different from living in Atlanta. You got people who just driving foreign, smoking in their car. In Louisiana, you might it's a whole different situation. You know what I'm saying? So just being young, man, and I live across the street from the hood, so my friends, they come to my house and play ball and stuff, but knowing when I go to the park and I let somebody, hey man, take this tool and do your thing. Nah, I would. Y'all go ahead and ride out and do y'all thing, man. I'm gonna go to the house. I just always knew when to make them right decisions, man.
No, respect. Now, Boosie had said something in the interview talking about he had to leave Louisiana because he became a target.
Yeah.
He was one of the few rich folks or successful people there.
Yeah.
Is any of that, how your mentality and why you moved?
Yeah, it is, because anybody successful in Louisiana is gonna be a target, man. Like I said, I remember, like I said, it's sad, man. He not lying at all. He not lying in no type of way about how the police look at us, how the people treat us, though, man. It's different. But at the same time, you can be talking in other areas outside of the police, but me being an R&B artist, a lot of things don't affect me the same way, but you still got family. You know what I'm saying? You still got, cousins and all of that, just different people who out there working, and the perspective is different. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure they straight. So at the end of the day, just moving out of Louisiana just give me an opportunity to not be judged at that look. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Respect. Now in your music, Louisianans have a certain drawl in their music, a certain accent when they talk.
Yeah.
But in your music, your sound sounds more universal. Where does that come from?
Yeah.
Is that deliberate?
Yeah. Well, I think honestly, bro, I really ain't got no crazy thick accent like a lot of people from South Louisiana and New Orleans. But if you've been to Lafayette or Opelousas in New Iberia, you know what I'm talking about. It's totally different from New Orleans, but it's the same thing. Even Shreveport, Louisiana, Monroe, Louisiana, I spent time there, Lake Charles. Everybody got their own slang, but we all got our universal language that is Louisiana. But at the end of the day, I grew up listening to the greats, watching Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston and the Kirk Franklins. So I always try to mimic like the T-Pains and Lil Wayne's, like all my style came from so many different people, Kanye. So I just put it all together, and then when I make records, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I try not to like just be, just so aggressive in my music, like, where we come from, because that's not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm about respect. I'm just a man, you hear me? So
Louisiana is, and this is the last Louisiana question. You all have birthed a lot of hot rappers and hot artists over the past couple years, from Kevin Gates, of course, Boosie's a legend, to now like NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah.
He seems like he can never get out and stay out of trouble. Is that you think that has anything to do with just him, his upbringing in that state, or is that just him?
I honestly can't even answer that, man. I just love YoungBoy music. I love what he brings to our culture, bro. I'm always supporting what he doing. I got a record with him, and I can't wait till he come home and go higher, cause like, bro, to make it from Louisiana, man, and him be on that level, bro, it's not easy. So I salute that, man, every time I see, positive stuff going on with him.
A lot of people, and you got to walk in a man's shoes before you can judge him anyway.
There you go.
Know what I'm saying? And like, to be able to come from those humble beginnings and have that big of a light on you at such a young age is definitely remarkable.
Yeah.
And it may take a lot of adjustments.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, like, everybody I just like to stay positive about anybody, especially from home, man, because it ain't easy making it. So, like, everybody got to stay positive and look at all the good things that man did and what he's still doing. You know what I'm saying?
No respect.
Yeah.
Now, we getting out of Louisiana. We ATL stepping now.
All
We moved
right.
to Atlanta.
To the 8.
Start working with Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
How do all these relationships come about, and you coming out of D. Ritter?
Man.
Because it's not like you knew WAP was up the street.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I did.
So how do you come from this small town and plug in the way that you've been plugged in?
Shout out to Guwap, man. Shout out to Fly. Shout out to JR. I had a fire team, Diane. I still do, and really, again, man, me giving the records to the right people, they went and made some things happen in my favor that changed the trajectory of my music, man. I appreciate that. That's why these people are always family for that. You understand what I'm saying? Because all I did was just make the music. And that's one thing I do understand is about having a team, is like, you might not be the person that pick your #1 record. You might make it, but you might not be the person who picked how that, how that roll out. So you gotta be able to, like something that Tuma told me, he at YouTube now, but he's a legend, bro. He did Me and TV, all the videos that we came up watching, he programmed them, like, but he's a legend, man. He told me the ones that listen last. And at the time when I heard him say that, that's when he was working at Spotify, man, and it has stuck with me forever. So that's how I really got all the features, the guy to the young boy, just listening, man, being in the right place and staying humble and working.
No, respect. Now, I saw the TIG logo in front of one of them videos.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but you weren't exactly signed to TIG.
Nah, but like, that's family. So, Fly, that was the channel that we branded ourselves with. If you hear a lot of my music, I label gold on there. So label gold is Fly, JR, and Mel Carter. Rest in peace, Mel Carter. And I talked about this before, man, but it was an amazing label, amazing situation. And again, we still going, man, to the next level with this R&B. I just been focused on my entrepreneurship right now, and I do have a new EP dropping, man. So I'm just super excited about that, because that's family, bro. Like, Fly and JR and them, man. I don't know if you can tell what JR McKee doing right now, bro, with the streaming business, bro. He's going crazy.
No facts.
Like, the only one in the industry going crazy with it, you hear me? So I love it.
No facts. I'm familiar with him as well. Now, R&B, I mean real R&B, is that you have a lot of rappers that sound like they're singers.
Fact.
And then you have singers that sound maybe like they're rap. So what exactly in today's climate is R&B?
I think that's the people to decide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's an audience for everything. I ain't one of them people who like, man, he rap singing or he sound like, man, if they jamming, I'm jamming it. That's just how I'm coming. Like, I like what I like, so I feel like it's an audience for everything, just like it is for horror films, just like it is for action films.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might not like the horror films, but somebody do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just say it's really up to the people, it's perspective, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just get confused sometimes. Cause like I hear Rod Wave, and he's singing. Mm-hmm. They call him a rapper.
That's the way.
Right?
Yeah, that's the wave of rap music right now. Like, think about it. That man being vulnerable on records, I love it.
Facts.
I
That's
love it.
You know, and those
Art.
are R&B type of. That's an R&B type of energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yet he's considered a rapper. Or you got like Murray, Quicksand. I mean, that boy is singing on them things. You know what I'm saying?
Fire record too.
Nah, for real.
Fire record.
You know what I'm saying?
Record, man.
So you know, I guess it's a melting pot of just. So you don't really. You just make the records.
Yeah, I just make the records because, you know, I can rap, sing, I can sing, I can rap, I can do whatever I feel. So music is a moment. So when I'm creating, I'm just gonna make a record. I like to make hit records. You know what I'm saying? But double back into, you know, about the rappers being so singy. I know it sounds singy, bro, because they stretching their voice because it's an instrument, but it's really just being melodic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't last in the rap game clearly without no melody. Right now, that's what it looks like, you know.
No, facts. You know what I'm saying? Because a 3-year-old got to be able to sing it. If a 3-year-old can't catch that melody, it might be bad for you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Now, moving on. See, you got some new hustles.
Oh yeah,
Some new grinds. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me about this app you got coming.
Oh yeah, man. I definitely got to introduce Me Y'all to the world. Me Y'all is a home food delivery service application me and my wife came out with. We actually launching in the next 2 to 3 months. We've been beta testing for the last 6 months, which is crazy. And I love it, man, because you got to think about it. It's a culture for it. It's already going on within the world. And I don't know if you know, but it's just certain dishes at home. We're not going to get no gumbo or no red beans and rice from the restaurant. We're going to get that from, you know what I'm saying, mama over there, you know, auntie, whoever. So with that being said, it's a plethora of people who have menus, who sell plates through their DMs on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, right? And now we built a platform for those people, like a DoorDash, like a Uber Eats. Yeah. So while you cooking on my app, guess what? You can order in real time, and somebody's gonna come pick this food up and send it directly to the customer, just like a DoorDash. And it's black owned. Even the app developer company that we're working with is black owned. They did ask for Delta, for Equifax. So I'm excited, man. We here, we working. I've been investing in myself, me and my other partner, Fruit, man. I'm excited, bro. So that's me, y'all. It's something that's bigger than me, you know what I'm saying? Because at home, like I said, people cook for survival, not because we're trying to show out. It's really for survival, it's for culture, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all ever see Me Y'all, hopefully y'all will, mey'allapp.com, y'all can go to it right now and actually just register to be a chef or a driver.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and receive all the updates, man. As you can see, we here.
Oh, congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
I know that was a proud moment. Heck yeah.
Hey, you the first podcast I talked about it on.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
it,
Ugly
you
Money
know
Podcast,
you know
man. We introducing Me Y'all.
You know what I mean? Respect. Now, like I said, music, we got entrepreneurship, and you said something earlier. You said your wife.
Yeah.
Talk about being married.
Yeah.
In the entertainment game.
That's crazy. Because what's crazy, I say wife because I feel like girlfriend is an understatement, but I just got engaged, really, so. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Clapping, baby!
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir!
You know what I'm saying? Got the family from Louisiana come to Cali. We did it in the backyard, all special and all that, man. Just very intimate. It was a amazing experience, man, because sent wifey to a winery in Temecula, California. It's like an hour away from my hometown where she stayed. So when she got out there, it was a scavenger hunt, really. So I had some little note cards waiting for her. Shout out to wifey, you know, I shot with wifey, so I had some earrings for her. You know, I had a little dinner prepared, so they had to get back on the bus. And when she got back to the backyard, all the family was waiting for her. You know what I'm saying? So it was amazing, yeah. But that feeling right there, I had to explain it, man, because I never felt that before. So that's why it's important, man, to continue to build legacy, man, that black family, bro, because, you know, the game will tell you got to be out here just going crazy, like, you know what I'm saying, forever, man. But I ain't finna die alone. At the same time, I still also want a legacy left behind, man. So I ain't going into it with a negative mindset. We actually got a great, you know, work ethic. We great teammates, man. I found somebody I know I can do this with, so I'm excited. We finna take over the world.
Yes, sir. That's beautiful, brother. That's beautiful. I wish I could find one that I want to stay with that. Oh man, I think I just put one out today. But anyway, here no there, man. Here no there. During that process, that you got this scavenger hunt and she's going these places or whatever. Is it ever in your mind? I hope she say yes.
Nah.
You didn't get scared at no point. You never doubted that she was gonna say yes.
Nah, I really, man, she was on the ground crying. She was just, cause that's why I said we like best friends for real, man.
Yeah.
We really talked about this and she told me what she wanted to do. It actually wasn't even my idea. It was her idea. Everything I just talked about, I just made sure she ain't know about it and, add some shock value to it. But it was really about, us coming together. She told me, she was like, if we had a pastor there, I could have got married right then.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited, man, because the wedding gonna be up, man. We got some people trying to film the wedding and some shows trying to get involved, but we just trying to figure it out, bro. But at the end of the day, I'm super excited, man. This is like changed my whole life.
That's dope, brother. That's dope, man. Anytime a brother can find somebody that he want to spend the rest of his life with, man, this is a beautiful situation.
You
man.
did.
You know what I mean?
I
just keep praying for me, dog. Keep praying for me, dog. Keep me in the prayers. Maybe wife got an auntie or something or something.
Man,
so,
she do.
All right, let's get back to the music. We're going to get ourselves in trouble talking about these ladies. Ladies, we love y'all in every shape, form, and fashion. Platinum record.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Comfortable. Talk to me about working with K. Kemp.
Yeah, man, interesting. Talented artist. Me and Big Fruit, he a legendary producer. We still work together to this day. We just help develop a lot of his records and a lot of his music, man. You can hear me singing a lot of records and producing a lot of his records, man. And he's a talented individual, so just the actual experience I had working with him and going to California, living in Atlanta and mansions and stuff, man, it was an amazing experience. It taught me a lot. I learned from a lot of things, so it helped my career, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't got nothing but positivity, and I'm appreciative of the experience, man, because it helped shape my decision making moving forward and how I move.
Now, when you writing for another artist, are you channeling what you think they may how they may say something, or is that it's like an out of body experience, or they have to kind of convert to what you got?
That's interesting because there's two ways to do it. Like I can target an artist that asks for me to write for them and kind of have conversation, dialogue, and like figure out, okay, what's of you? What can you sell if I write this for you, right? What you got going on right now? What's your story? So I can actually dig deeper and be like, okay, let's talk about this and this and be more meaningful. Or I can just be making music, and I got records and you can pick one and re-sing it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really, up to you. But I like to create. I'm a fan of creating and collabing and like getting in the room and making a record that you like, this is me. You know what I'm saying? What they excited about it. You hear me? Like, I love that. You can't replace that feeling. And it's still the same feeling when they pick one because they like, oh, I'll kill this and then turn it up,
No, facts. Now, you work with Dana Schweinbeck.
Yeah.
I really respect that young lady, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't had an opportunity to meet her in person, but we've crossed each other in several different circles or whatever. Talk to me about working with Dana, because I rocks with y'all.
Yeah, Diana, she's in California right now at Sync, and I'm really excited for her, man, because she has turned her brand all the way up. She established herself with brand trust within the city, man. She does a lot for independent artists, man. That's Diana Schweinbeck, man. So very giving, loving person, and hard working, man. So here in Atlanta, it's not too many people that kind of do a lot for the independent artists. It is a lot of showcases. Tampa Miss is one I used to go to too. Shout out to Tampa, yeah. That's actually how I met such and such. So shout out to such and such. Yeah. And when you get to a certain point where you just looking for help, man, and people like extending themselves, man, you gotta appreciate those people. And she one of those people in the city, man. So I always salute Diana.
Oh, facts, man. Now, what's next, brother? You got apps. You getting married.
Yeah.
You got the music, the EPs, and everything. Like, what's next on the horizon for Demar?
Man, I got a product I'm gonna reveal to the world that I'm excited about. The app is one of the products, but this one particular product is Black owned by me, and I can't even speak on it yet, but I'm gonna bring it to you, because I gotta bring it to you. You gotta sit down. It could be 2 minutes, man, but that's what I got going on next, man, just entrepreneurship. Another thing I always like to talk about, because I don't know how y'all feel about COVID, what's been going on, but I lost a lot of people during this time period, like about 12 different people, man. So I wanna make sure as Black people, y'all got some life insurance. I know it's like a misconception that people think that, you know, rich people don't have life insurance, but that's one of the ways they protect their assets. You heard me? So just so, you know, it's so affordable, man. We be buying so much designer, so much stuff, and then when people die, we see people selling plates and GoFundMe's, and it's really not necessary. We just, you know, passing information to each other real quick, like, hey, bro, go get you something that's like another phone bill. You'll be racked up, you know. So that's the only other thing I really care about to our people, man. Just make sure we all sharing information, putting each other in position, man, looking out. You know, that's all I care about. Anywhere I could be assistance and be here for somebody, get at me.
Where did you get this level of growth? Because I know there was a time in your life that Demar was not this this person that he is, this man that he is today. I'm pretty sure Demar had some savagery in his life before, but it seems like you've grown.
Yeah, man. I guess the results of that, you know, because you repeat the cycle, man. The mansions, you know, buku women, man. Like, it's fun, but what does it lead to? You know what I'm saying? So it was a point in my life where it was like, I never experienced having a child and having a legacy. I never experienced being disciplined as a man and allowing a woman to trust me with her whole body, mind, and spirit, and having to lead a family on that level. I never conquered that. So guess what? I know what this feel like. I can hear that ain't nothing. But this is a whole nother level. It's almost like if you got a daughter, right? You can't just jerk her arm when you're trying to pull her just because you can bench press the world. So gentleness is a strength. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning what my other strengths are. That's all it is, man.
You almost sound like a relationship therapist, man. You over here got to give me some gems, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn something. There's another relationship therapist that I happen to watch and listen to every now and then.
What that man's name is?
His name Kevin. Can you ever heard of Kevin Samuels?
Funny.
Funny. Give me your take on Kevin Samuels, brother.
Man, Kevin Samuels, man, he has a lot of great perspective for what he does I guess people, you know, this is how I be. I try to be very transparent. You watch Snowfall?
Of course.
You remember the part in the car where it's like, you worried about how a nigga talk?
Come on.
So a lot of times, like, we just gotta receive the message and stop worrying about how it's coming, especially if we called into it. But at the same time, we all gotta have a level of respect for everybody. Because, for instance, like, I can't let you make me react outside of my character because we both look crazy if we arguing in the middle of the Walmart, you hear me? Mm-hmm. We both look like we part of the circus.
Exactly, you don't know who's the
Come on, man, you don't know who right or wrong. Even though you 100% right, but it don't matter, it's about what it look like. That's another principle, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Kevin Samuels if, you know, he's educating a lot of people. But at the same time, you know, I definitely understand he got to have a balance, you know what I'm saying? So salute to him, man. I ain't tripping. I can handle it. I just know other people, you know, they can't handle it, bro.
That boy got that politically correct answers, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Demar Jackson's had interview training. You was not going to get no clip out of him, you hear me? He's like, yeah, man, I just keep the positive vibes, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kevin Samuels. If he want to call that girl a goddamn Booger Wolf, he can do it, you know what I'm saying? So
hey, everybody make
brother,
decisions.
Man, I look forward to more growth from you, brother. I think the sky is the limit, and you know, you have been going in the right direction. You're going to continue to soar high. You know, just of your mentality and the maturity of the way you speak, brother. I think the sky is the limit. No. I think that you don't even see where it's going to end up.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I think it's going to go somewhere totally farther than we might have imagined, brother, and I stand on that. And
that's
when we can go back and get the clip and be like, man, Ugly Money told me, man, I was about to be the goddamn president or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real
talk. It's gonna happen like that. You know what I'm saying?
Talk.
That million, y'all, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna put that into the universe. That's gonna be huge. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, one day I'm like, man, I told that brother.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully he shoot me a job or something, y'all.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Good.
Man, let these folks know where to follow you at, man, everything, you know what I'm saying? All the shots out before we get out of here.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Ugly Money Podcast, man. My name is Demar Jackson. Again, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Demar Jackson. And every social media platform is Demar Jackson. It's cohesive. Make sure y'all follow me, y'all. Go to menyardapp.com right now, register to be a chef or a driver, man. And look, we just black-owned people out here just doing the entrepreneurship. I'm an independent artist. So if you do stream my song, I'ma know, because that's how I pay my bills every month. You heard me? So get at your boy, man. Thank you again. Shout out to you.
Respect. You can follow me at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money Niche. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with Demar Jackson. Salute.
You did.
Gang, gang.